Hi, it's Natasha. Welcome to this 30-minute strength and cardio class. We're going to do a really quick warm-up and stretch. So if you need more time, go ahead and take a little warm-up on your own. We do start with box jumps. So listen to your body. Take a forward fold halfway with some deep squats. Nice deep breathing. And then come into a forward fold. Let the head drop, shake it out. Take your hands up onto your prop. Hopefully you have a step or a bench or a couch or a chair you can use, and we'll take a lunge back, allowing the hip flexor and the quad to stretch. Good, allowing the front knee to just stay in line with the toes, relax and sink into it, and then we will take a twist, reach back. Come on back, step forward, switch sides. Inhale, arm up, exhale, reach back. Come on back, step it in. Good, circle out the wrists a little bit. We'll take the back of the hands down onto your prop and then fingertips and flip them backwards towards your body. Get a nice stretch through the inside of the forearm. Here we go, we're going 20 box jumps. So again, if you needed more time on the warm-up, go ahead and take it. We're gonna start with 20 jump ups on whatever prop you're using. If you aren't using some kind of prop or a step today, you can just jump in place, high jumps for 20. So there's always a way to change the workout if you don't have the prop. You can even do this without weights. So you don't have to count, you can just stay with me through these exercises. I'm gonna do 20 of everything, and if you miss some reps, no big deal. Maybe next time you'll add a little more if you do this workout again. Nice soft landing. Make sure you're jumping your feet all the way onto the prop and cushioning that landing with nice soft knees. All right, that was 20. Next exercise we're gonna do is 20 push-ups with a shoulder tap on the opposite arm. Down and up, shoulder tap, come on down. You could do these on the knees. Feel free to modify the push-ups. Nice strong core, try not to let the back and the belly sag. And also when you do that shoulder tap, see if you can keep the hips from rocking too much. When you're done with that set, go ahead and take it back and stretch really quick. Take a couple of deep breaths. Our next exercise is going to be 20 hip thrusts. So you're going to prop up your shoulders onto the step, the bench, whatever you're using, and then we'll swing the hips up and down. We'll do single leg to start. So right leg up and down, swinging up. We're actually going to do 10 per side and then 10 with both legs. So this one we actually do 30. Exhale as you lift. So you could drop that head back if that feels comfortable. You'll get a nice thoracic spine stretch, or you can keep the chin tucked in. It's up to you. Your range of motion. Try and get those hips up. Squeeze the hamstrings and glutes. Press into that supporting leg. So we have 10 per side and then 10 with both legs down. Squeeze it up. Active engagement through the glutes. Press into those heels. Exhale at the top. Nice work. Next exercise, 20 sit-ups with a twist. You could do this on the floor if that's easier for you. We're gonna lay back on our prop. We're gonna roll down, exhale, roll up, and then twist one arm back. We'll do that 20 times. Roll up, press back. This might be a little easier on the floor, or if you're using a couch, you could even tuck your feet under the prop so they don't start to fly up. Do what works best for you. Exhale as you lift and then stretch the arms back. Pull the arms in opposition. Straighten out the spine. Hang in there, this is it. And last one, exhale, push. All right, we're gonna pick up our weights, grab your dumbbells, and we're just gonna push press, driving the weights from a rack position to an overhead press. You can use momentum by just taking a little dip in the knees and then thrust it up, squeeze. 20 times, really draw the shoulders up as you push the weights up. Exhale as you push, so that momentum can help drive the weights up, especially if they're heavy. I'm using 10-pound dumbbells here. Use what you have. If you don't have dumbbells, find something heavy around the house. Weight pushes into the heels, drive the weights up by the ears. Exhale each one. All right. Next exercise, we're gonna step up onto our prop and side tap off. So here comes some cardio and leg work. Again, get creative if you don't have a step to use. Up and over, tapping down, like a little squat on each side with power in the middle. 20 times, down, up, down, up. Core is active, spine is nice and long, we're not rounding over. Good. Pick up your dumbbells again. If you've done kettlebell swings, this is going to be a dumbbell swing. One weight in each arm, and you'll dip the hips back and swing the weights forward. Dip, thrust. And the weights can go really where it feels good in your body. If you have heavy weights, maybe you just go shoulder height. If they're a little bit lighter, you could go up 45 degrees, maybe a little higher. Exhale, swing and push. So the power comes from the hips thrusting. Draw belly to spine, thrust the hips forward. Keep the weights on the next one. We're going to come down into a plank. Set yourself up. Protract the shoulders, walk back, tuck the tailbone. So row one arm and then jump in and jump back. Row the other arm up, jump in, jump out. Plank row, jump, jump. Lift, lower, jump, jump. Again, trying to keep those hips stable when you row the arm up. The elbow goes straight up towards the sky. Jump, jump. You could always skip the jumping. You could step in if you want something with less impact. Really engage the core when you're jumping, so we're not just spaghetti noodle when we jump back, floppy. Keep it strong, stiff as a board. Keep it up. And remember to work at your own level. If it's getting challenging, you can always just take a little break and then jump back in when you're ready. Stretch it back. Nice work. Next one, we're gonna lay down on our backs. Swing out those arms a little bit. Circle the wrists if you need to. Whatever you need to do in between. It's only a few seconds, but stretch. Got my towel. Don't forget to have a towel and water bottle. All right, so we're gonna take it on our back and we're gonna do windshield wipers with a side crunch. Arms out to the side, let the legs drop, and then lift and touch the legs. Over, tap your toes, come back. Swing the legs over, peel the shoulder off the mat, stretch it up. Exhale, side crunch, lower down. Windshield wiper the legs, side crunch. So we're lifting up, peeling the shoulder off. You can press into that opposite forearm. As you lift, exhale, crunch, lower. Again, 20 of every exercise, or as many as you can get in while I'm doing them too. Or maybe that's more than I'm doing. So just find a pace that works for you and let's get through these exercises. If you're someone that likes to count and know how many reps you're doing, you can absolutely do that too. Draw the legs across, reach up for that side crunch tap. Press the shoulders down as you reach the legs across. Nicely done. All right, next exercise we're gonna do like a Bulgarian split squat. You can use weights or not, up to you. We're gonna put our back leg on the step or prop and then step far enough away where it feels safe in your body and just lunge down and up. So if your knees are healthy, it's okay for your knees to go a little over your toes. If you have bad knees, make sure that your knees are lining up with your heel, not going over the toes. So 10 on one side. Switch legs. Straight spine. 10 on the other. Bend and straighten. Weights are there to give you added resistance. But on the second set, we're going to use the weights in a bicep curl. I guess I didn't mention. Here's our second set of 10. So we'll do 20 per leg. All right, so we're gonna lunge and curl. We'll do hammerhead style. Bend the knees and curl the weights inward. Keep those elbows nice by the ribs. Nice and strong. Exhale as you dip. Switch legs. Make sure you know where you're stepping. And then let's go. 10, 9. Straight down and up, elbows by ribs, curl it in, dip it low. Awesome job. Go ahead and set those weights down. If you'd like to take a little moment to get some water, towel off. Next exercise is going to be crab taps. So we're gonna come down on our butt, press our fingertips towards our body and lift up into a reverse tabletop, opposite toe taps. Go ahead and have your seat. Turn those fingers in. No, quick stretch, heart up, forward fold. Circle out the wrists to prep them. Fingertips towards the body and then lift an opposite toe tap. 20 times. Just keep pressing. Be really nice and controlled. Core is on. Keep the body nice and steady as you lift the arm and leg. Opposite arm and leg. Touch your toe if you can. And release. Okay, next one, we're gonna do pretty cardio intensive. We're gonna roll like a ball and then jump up to standing. If that doesn't work for you, roll, jump up, come down. You can just roll and try and hold a boat pose or a V up. Roll, jump. I know this doesn't work for everybody. It's a little easier if you bring the feet wide. You might be able to get up. If you have the feet narrower, it's going to be a little harder. Roll and power jump off those legs. Swing the arms up, really try and power that jump. Again, don't be afraid to modify, just be proud of what you can do. The second set of 10, we are going to roll, jump back into plank. So take a moment, wash the knees from side to side, take some deep breaths. Gather up your momentum and roll, jump back to plank. Again, if for some reason these don't work in your body, just roll and up to a V hold or just do V up sit-ups. Roll, hands down, jump back, jump in. Make the spine nice and round so you're not bouncing on the vertebrae. It shouldn't bother the back. It should actually feel good to roll. Good job. All right, if you need water, go ahead and get it. Walk around a little bit, towel off. So this next one we're gonna do is side lunge. We're gonna put our hand down and thread the leg for a kick through. Stand up and go the other way. Side lunge, hand down, thread through the middle, step into like a squat and stand. Side lunge across your mat, thread the foot through. Bring your feet hip distance apart and stand. Side lunge, thread, step, stand. This one's the only one I think that's a little bit tricky maybe if you're not used to those thread leg moves. Thread, hand down, thread the foot through, come back, stand up. Lunge across the mat, put the hand down, thread the foot through, step, stand. 20 times. Keep breathing, keep working. You don't have to rush through this. Really hit each move. Strong shoulder to support the weight of your body as it kicks through, as the leg kicks through. You got this. Hang in there, this is it. Last one. Cross the mat, thread through, come back. All right, take a moment, towel off, grab your weights. We're gonna lay down on our back and do some side abdominal work and also shoulder press. Kind of a fun move. So we'll lay on our back with our weights. You're gonna peel up one shoulder and push press. Turn your body to the side so you're stacking your shoulders and hips. All right, so elbows in, here we go. We're gonna peel off right arm and lift. So we'll peel the shoulder up, stack the hips and knees. Swivel the legs, the knees over as you push press up. Drive it up. The head kind of just goes along with the body, so keep that spine and neck neutral. Exhale, drive it up through the shoulder. Don't forget to bring the knees with you. Rotate, shoulders, hips stack, knees swivel down. Exhale, peel, push press. Make sure to exhale as you drive it up. Nice. Put those weights down. We're gonna come onto our feet. So we're gonna use a prop for the next one, or you could do it on the floor. Basically, we're stepping forward into a lunge and stepping back into a lunge. Put the weights aside. Gonna step right foot on top into a lunge. Step up and then step back. 10 times on one foot, right lead, and then 10 times on the left lead. So just keep stepping, keep the core engaged, the shoulders stay right over the hips, nice straight spine. Breathing, powering up those legs. Switch legs. Left lunge forward, left lunge back. Again, this could be done on the mat if you don't have a prop. And swing those arms. Good, big steps. Get those knees into two 90-degree angles. Nicely done. All right, next one, we're gonna put our hands on the bench and do hopovers. This can absolutely be done with your hands on the floor and then just jump side to side. So either way, 20 big jump overs. If you need to take a break at the halfway point, and then go again. 10, 9, 8. Try and do these quick. Keep the shoulders really actively protracting, pushing down. Core is on. All right, that was 20. Tricep dips. You can do these on the mat if you need to, or come onto the prop and then bend the elbows and straighten them. The further away you have the legs, the harder this is gonna be. Make sure you're bending the elbows backwards and then pushing down. So we're really hitting the triceps. Of course, a little shoulder work in there. And then if you'd like the second set, you could try to make it harder or easier by bending or straightening the legs out, adding more weight to the exercise. Keep the core engaged, belly pulling in, and have a seat. Straddle your prop if you have one, or just do this on the floor and take those legs up and over. Up and over, legs over, hug the knees in, and then just push them out to the side. Good, keep pulling the belly button towards the spine, proud chest, a little bit of hip flexor work here, and of course the abdominals. Crunch in and push away. 20 times, magic number today. All right, we're gonna step up and curtsy down. And if you don't have a bench, just squat and curtsy. So we'll step up, curtsy down. Side squat, cross diagonal, step back, touch the ground if you can with a flat back. Squat, curtsy. Moving on to the other side, squat, curtsy. So we'll do 10 per side here. Keep a flat back, engaged core. Feel the quads, glutes, a little bit of hamstrings. You got it. Next one, we're gonna do step ups. Right and left alternating 20 times. You can add a little compulsion, little jump, or you can just step up, up, down, down. Hopefully you have something nice and high to make these a little more advanced, get your heart rate up. Up, up, down, down. It's a little like ball change to alternate. So you step back and then step up, step back, step up. To alternate legs, right and left. Keep that body nice and tall, active core as always. Swing the arms to help you get a little momentum in there. Two more exercises. We're almost there. You're doing awesome. Keep it up. And that was 20. All right, so the next one, we're going to grab the weights, lay down on your back with your feet up on your prop. Of course, you could do this without. Feet up, we're gonna do a chest press and then a bridge lift. Elbows wide, press over the chest, and then lift the hips up and down. Exhale, push and lift. Chest press, bridge, hip lift. 10 of these, and on the second set of 10, we're gonna alternate leg lifts, make it a little more challenging on the hamstrings and glutes. So here we're on both legs down, squeeze the booty up, you got this, squeeze the chest muscles. Good, now we alternate, push, and then lift one leg as you lift the hips up into your bridge, up, down, foot. Good, so arms and then leg and glutes. Whole body pushes up. You press into that heel and lift. Exhale, use the breath. Active engagement of the muscles. Fire it up. Don't just go through the motions, put in the work. All right. Last exercise, we're gonna do a sit-up. And keep your feet up and then drive the weight over the head. So I'm just using one weight here. And I'm gonna drive the Arms back and straight up. Peel up. And get a little bit of triceps, a little lat pull down, side body action, and then abs as you lift into your sit-up. Squeeze, push press, and shoulders. Exhale, drive it up. So after 10, we're gonna do 10 Russian twists, twisting our weight from side to side. Your feet are still elevated. You might need to scoot yourself back, just see what works in your body. And then the second set of 10. Arm overhead, drive the weight up. And here we go, 10, 9. Exhale at the top of each one. Keep working hard. This is your last exercise, and then we stretch. Push it up over the head and drive through the sides of the back. Shoulders elevate as you lift the weight over the head. Exhale, sit up. All right, then we have our 10 Russian twists. Again, you might scoot yourself back, and then we just pull the weight from side to side, twisting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You made it. Put that weight off to the side, and let's just stretch. You can keep the feet elevated for a couple of breaths, arms over the head, maybe wiggle the feet, relax through the hip flexors, the quads, the belly. And then we'll twist. Take the knees over to one side, maybe extend the top leg and grab it. Make sure that opposite shoulder is planted down. And we'll take that twist through the spine. Nice. And the other way. Set yourself up. Plant the shoulders down. Gaze towards that opposite arm. Try to stack the knees and hips. Really breathe into it. See if you can find some release. Surrender. We worked really hard, and now you get to just stretch. Take one leg up, binding at the hamstring, or maybe you can climb up a little higher. Cross the ankle over the opposite quad into a figure 4 pigeon, and then lift the hips. Finding that external rotation through that right hip. Maybe grab behind the leg, hug the knee in for a deeper stretch. Nice deep breaths this whole time. Take that leg out to the side, little half happy baby or a half straddle. And then switch, straight legs, feel the hamstrings, pull the legs in opposition, maybe nose to knee, wherever you can reach. Cross the ankle over the right quad, and then that left hip opens out externally, rotating the knee to the side. Grabbing behind the opposite hamstring at the right hamstring, hug that knee in, find ease through the left hip. Half happy baby, half straddle, and then take both feet in, happy baby, and then maybe straddle here. Inner thighs, hamstrings, good. Take the legs over the head for a breath, and then roll it out. Come onto the feet, bring yourself up onto your bench. Little forearm plank, just for a moment to shine the heart through, like a sphinx in the air. And then like a downward facing dog, hands up or on the mat, and then just allow the chest to sink and then swing through to up dog. So like a down dog, swinging through to up dog. Allow the chest to shine through. The heart opens. Swing the hips and belly and heart through on those. Take a breath, gaze up if it feels good, and then exhale, release it all the way down, forward fold. Shake any tension out of the neck, out of the spine. And then we'll take a lunge. Left foot forward, right knee down. Just breathe here. We're gonna start to twist, and then maybe you can reach for that back foot. So no force, just see. And then we add the shoulders stacking if you can. Hug the heel in for a deep quad stretch. Breathe, step up, and switch. Right foot steps forward, left knee releases down. Take some breaths there, and when you're ready, you'll twist and reach back. See if that foot's available. You can stay low or press up a little higher to get that reach. Try to swing the shoulders up to stack. It's like a nice open twist. Hug the heel in, push away, and release that. straighten out the leg, get a nice hamstring stretch, flex the foot, and then switch. Step it in, little cat-cow, round and arch. Exhale, come on up, take a side body stretch. Grab one wrist and just gently tug it over there. We're gonna do a big circle sweep. Sweep it around and come back. Grab the other wrist, take a breath there, stacking the shoulders, and when you're ready, sweep it around. Nicely done. Inhale, give yourself a little crisscross, tap on the back, like your little high five to yourself. Swing the arms around. Thank you so much. Please leave me a comment so I know you are here and that you're enjoying my content. That's the only way I know. I really appreciate and love getting those. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next.